Hello, everybody! It's me, Tokkuri Yashi. How is everybody doing? Been a couple of days since I've been around on YouTube. Was thinking about maybe doing a few streams whilst Clan Battle's on. How would everybody do with Clan Battle, by the way? How would everyone do with Clan Battle? But all the things got in the way. Maybe eventually we'll get to do some of that. We need to get doing a few more streams, a few more things. But there are things to do now. The quieter period from Princess Connect has gone away, and I've got back into the busier period. We've got another new character. Beginning of the month. Well, it will be the beginning of the month now in Japan, but for the rest of us... Whoa, what happened there? For the rest of us, further west, it's still March. But anyway, we're going into April. We have a new character. Our Pilot Aoi. What was going on with all of this teasing with the story event and things? We'll go into the story event whilst we're having a little bit of a chat. Hi there, Tropic, how are you doing? Thank you for the good luck wishes. So here we are in our Mecha story event. Well, the story event was a little bit of a lie, and the character, this is spoilers for people that haven't actually looked at it. The character that was on the Bochi Battle Brigade wasn't actually Aoi. It was somebody else. Maybe I won't say any more than that if you haven't been in and had a look at the story yet. But they are still introducing new characters, and well, here we are with our Pilot Aoi, a mecha. Bit of mech action going on here in Princess Connect. Ginormous Karoche. Well, yeah. So we've got a bit of Gundam Wing, a bit of Knights of Sidonia. That was the anime that I was trying to think of many streams ago that I watched the mech anime, Knights of Sidonia. Even Nier Automata has got a lot of mech stuff in it, hasn't it? Let's see how it would be good in there. Instead of 2B, we've got Aoi B, I don't know. Anyway. So here we go with our Aoi, and well, I've had a little look at what she does. We'll have a closer look, a bit more detailed look at what Aoi is doing. Tomorrow, once we've summoned for her and we have got her, she is a light physical character. I guess we can go over to the banner. Where is it? Over here. Here is her banner. It is a light physical character. First light Aoi, first limited Aoi as well. And the banner's only here for, well, a week, just over a week, which kind of bad news for us and our duels because it's likely then that means there's going to be 4 characters this month. We're going to be getting Aoi, probably this Karoche, some other random character potentially is after that, and then remember, April, end of April, there is usually a pre-fest. The end of last April, we got Anemone. I'm talking of Anemone, that's what I first thought when I saw this Aoi's kit. She looks like a mini Anemone, and I mean, in certain ways she is. Maybe not completely, a mini physical only. I'm Anemone. But from what people have been doing with their testing and everything, she looks like she's actually pretty good on this team, definitely helping in with the deep quest. So maybe when we get it, we'll jump into some deep quests after, see if she can help us with that. Shaggy is leaning towards skipping. Wait until we see the next banner. I think that is probably good advice for most people. Aoi's one of my favourites. The Bochi Brigade. A bit of a Bochi myself. Maybe you should admit that, but I can relate to Aoi. That's why I like Aoi. Doing whatever you can to try to make friends, even creating a silly little VTuber avatar and going on YouTube. But enough of that anyway. So we have got Aoi. It's not translated yet what she does, but good for single target, good for multiple target, can work on both sides. A lot of defense down. She's actually a debuffer, as we can see here. She could be many other things. She's got TP in there for herself and for the team. She has got the debuffing attack and defense, but I think it's only physical. That's where she differs a little bit from an Anemone who does both magic and physical. So we will have to have a look what she is like over time. I wonder what the name of this Koroche is going to be. If we do get a Koroche as the next character on the 8th, you're not actually going to get the mech itself. This giant avatar on the screen. I don't know about that. Right. So let's jump into the summons there. Let's get on with this. We are hoping that we get good luck as always. The better the luck, the more chance we've got of trade to summon for some of the more other characters that come to the end of the month. If we do terrible here, in all honesty, we probably, personally, I'm then going to have to skip until we get the pre-fest at the end of the month. If we are still getting a pre-fest at the end of the month, I assume that we might. There's no reason why we shouldn't. That one, potentially, Ho-Ho. Ho-Ho, again, maybe a little bit of a spoiler. She is featured in this story event too, so perhaps they are going to be releasing her as the pre-fest at the end of the month. We will all have to wait and see about that then. Hello Aspect, how are you doing? What is your opinion? Are we having Koroche Pilot next banner? Well, it's what I've read, there is data in the game which confirms that she is a playable character, but I don't know whether she'll be a pilot. Is she a pilot? I don't know if I've followed the stories too much. Maybe she's more of a maybe she's more of a commander. I don't know. That role again in Nier Automata, the commander that was commanding all of the automatons to go out and do the stuff. But she seems to be a bit more of that director role. If I, or maybe that's L'Oreal, who's forcing them to fight in the mechs. I don't know. It looks like we're going to be getting it. If not, that means there's going to be 2 spaces for other characters. Could it be the Alchemy Gales? Probably not from what we've seen here. Could it be Camden and maybe Nana? We haven't got either of those yet. Maybe one of them could be the 3rd character this month. We all seem to be assuming whoever's going to be the pre-fest at the end of the month. So, I guess without further ado then, let's see what Karen has got in store for us today. As always, download bar is off, so if we get a rainbow card, there we won't know who it is until we have clicked on them. Bit more suspense there. Well, there we go. Nothing there in the first summon. I don't know if it's really wise to even say. Maybe we should whisper it so Karen can't hear. I mean, I'm going to call it a W if we get away from here. And we've still got 2 pities worth of jewels, which means we've probably only got 4 or 5 multis to do that in. So, well, Aoi wants some friends. I'll be Aoi's friend. Look, I look a bit like that piece of wood that she carries around as a friend. She's going to appear really quickly because she doesn't want to be Bochi anymore. But then maybe Karen has got some other ideas. She says, friends, you're going to have to pay a lot to get some friends here. Especially ones that can pilot a giant anime girl mech. Wouldn't we all like that? Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you actually like to have a mech in real life? Instead of having a car, just go around in a mech everywhere. I suppose you wouldn't be able to have weaponry on it. That would be a little bit too much. But we have a rainbow paper. See, Aoi wants to come and be a pilot. Driving this mech with us. So what do we have here? Is it new? Is it new or is it just 50 DAs? We will find out. It's new. It's Aoi. It is Aoi. Well, there we go. Aoi wanted to be friends with Tokkuri Yashi, the palm tree friend. There we go. Well, 3 multis. Was that 3 multis? 3 multis. Well, thank you, Shaggy. That is pretty lucky. I forgot, but I was going to joke that we were summoning for the ceremonial Chica. I was hoping we were going to get a ceremonial Chica in this banner, but that might have to wait for another time. Thank you, Ari. Arigato, Aoi-chan. But that gives us more time then to go and do some stuff in Clown Battle. Not Clown Battle, Deep Quest. Well, there we go. Anyone that didn't join the stream straight away, too late. Too late if they wanted to see summons. Holy moly. Well, what did I say? We needed to, if I stayed under 60k, above 60k, we would count that as a W. That was definitely a W. Thank you, Aspect. Thank you. So, we have got the Aoi then. So let's go and build her. And then we're going to take her into, like I said, like Deep Quest. And see if she can help me progress maybe to 710. There are some teams that can full auto that, which I should be able to build. Now we have this Aoi, so if we can get there, we can give them a try. Can you share some luck? Hello, Legends! I'm so lucky. Legends, lucky. I one pity off finally quitting. Oh no! You've been playing this game for a long, long time, so that will be a big thing if you do end up giving in. Maybe just have a little rest. Go back for half anniversary or something, I don't know. One more pity. I guess that means you wanted to go to pity for this Aoi, which is not good. 32k left. Maybe that is save up for pre-fest then, I guess. With that. As for the luck, maybe I'm looking here, but well, we need luck winning the lottery or something. If we won the lottery, what would we do anyway? That's for another day. So characters, where are we then? We have got our Aoi-chan! Aoi-chan, where is she? Right at the bottom, probably. So let's put in... Oh, hello, Taban! I'm late. Is the unit good? I think the unit is very good. First trial, hey, someone's got more luck than I do. It did finally do 710 lights. Because it's free now. Well, that's what we're going to hopefully try and do later when we've got her built. Aye, first multi though. Someone else with first multi. So, well, there we go. That look comes and goes, doesn't it? That means when we get to my next banner, it may not be going quite so well. But I can't complain about that. Keeps us in the game. Has she ranked up and all? She's not even ranked up. There we go. Which means we can probably optimise her again just for the equipment. Now then, I was looking at EX equipment on here. Still beats on gems when alpha banners came. And Theo's pre-fest. Yes, if you don't have Theo, you might have to skip here on the last pre-fest banner. That's another extra reason for you to be saving for the next pre-fest banners to come, so that you can even pity. Maybe save that 30, go to pity. If you don't get Theo and the new character, then you can pick up Theo with the pity on that banner. It's a bit of a, it does seem like a bit of an expense to have to do that, but we've all seen how good she's on. Every single win team, we have got a Theo there. Right, so we need some DAs then, some shards for our little Aoi-chan here. So let's grab a few of those. You'd have thought maybe they'd have put in a quality of life here, so you could just say, buy the one I need to get to 5-star in one go. But it's not too much of a hardship, is it? I suppose there's a 10 there. I guess it won't let you buy the 40 to limit break until you've got the 5-star, because you can't limit break them until you have a 5-star. So again, we're going to be in and out and in and out. Right, so let's get Aoi here to 5-star. Where does she wear this outfit? I've looked at most of the story, so we can unlock the boss fight in the story event, and I haven't seen her wear this outfit in there. She still has a little cloak thing on, but when the cameras are rolling for photo time, he takes it off. So there we go. I think we will get another 40 to limit breaker. We've still got quite a few DAs left, I suppose. I did, as you can see here, I bought Summer Kasumi with hair shards that I've been grinding out for last campaign and then never used her. So we got her at 5-star with her new equipment on, spent a lot and then never used her. I'm sure we will use her in the future at some point though. So we didn't summon her this time. If we ever summon a Summer Kasumi, then we'll see how long it takes, because I'm still hanging fire on these two. I should probably build these two as well. But anyway, back to Aoi. Where are we? She is here. Let's limit break our Aoi-chan. Pilot Aoi. When I first read it, I thought it was pirates. Pilotto. But it's pilot, not pirate. I thought we'd get another space pirate Aoi. But no, it's, as we say, it's pilot, not pirate. So, EX equipment. Is it the fists? If it's the fists, it is the fists. I already got one of these free from just doing the remembrance battles. It's not the best. It's definitely not the best. But I was re-rolling it a little bit earlier and, well, it'll have to do. It'll have to do for now, so we don't have to sit in there re-rolling it for hours and we can get on with all the stuff. Maybe we'll come back and re-roll that in a little while. So, again, she's one that probably wants one of these. I think her damage is decent, but I don't think that's her main role, really, is a DPS, but we'll give her one of them anyway. And then we've got this. And we've got this. So what do these do? Heal bonus, physical attack, and HP regen. So again, I never really know which is the better out of these two. But that's going to have to do. So let's uncap them and level them up, and then we're going to jump into a few fights. We've got a few of these spare. Is there anyone here that I could just swap with, perhaps, that we don't ever really use again? Well, Eriko should be getting a unique equipment this month as well. I think this swap last year was the Commander Makoto. So, they've been out for a year now. How time flies. And is it the Bandy Sisters return? 6-month return as well? I think it's their turn to return. Although we never got ReZero characters back. They should have come back last month and then they never did. So maybe it was a one-time only thing. We'll have to wait to see who they actually return. Maybe Summer Mimi. I never really used Summer Mimi. I never used that 6-star. It is tower, isn't it? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to refine this one to 3. And then I'm going to swap it with Mimi. Because, well, we haven't used it for a while. If we ever use her again, we'll come back and we'll check this. And give her it back again. Oh, and then this one we want to level up as well. There we go. We are so low on this material. And is it going to let us do it again, or are we going to have to go and find... We just got in. We just got in. So there we go. So, I think that is everything apart from story. Do you think our internet will allow us to load this quickly and skip our story? Just to get the bond levels here and a few jewels back. He's not going too bad at the moment. It's not going too bad. So what we can do is we can try the boss in this story event. We can also go into the deep quest. There are a few fights in deep quest we could try. If there is, and I don't think there is, a ceremonial Chica, we could try Win 710. We could probably try Dark 710. I think there's a team I can do for that. Hopefully with this Aoi we can get to Light 710. And then it just leaves water and fire, which we're stuck on 610 for. Maybe we need to work on a few of those characters. Although there might be some teams for the water one that I might be able to build. Anyway, let's try. Is that all the bonds? There we go. More physical attack. There. We'll add one more. Let's try the deep quest first. Let's try and test out this. Oh, where are we going? We're off into space. Yeah, galactic mecha pilots. We are in Knights of Sidonia. What's yeah. Maybe we can use this as a background at some point. But what is this Karachi going to be? Like we said, is it pilot? Is it commander? Is it? What are we going to be commander? What would they call the general? I don't know. Anyway, we're going to find out in 8 days because this Aoi banner is not very long at all. So, deep quest. How much stamina have I even got? Have I even got enough stamina to do this? We have got enough stamina to do this. So I'm stuck on 7.5. The reason I'm stuck on 7.5 is because all the teams, we need a Dream Pack Maho, and I don't think we have a Dream Pack Maho as a friend. We have a Dream Pack Maho that's not a friend, so it's a one-time use only. So let's just make sure this is the best team and see if this is going to work. So I have actually got, if we close the game, and remind me to put the game back on so we can see it, the Worry Chefs teams at the back there. So 7-5 here. I think. What team is it that we've got built at the moment? We have got this one at the bottom here, number 2. That's the one that we've got built. I think that is probably our best bet then from what we have here. So it just says all set, should clear. Right. So let's jump in then and see if we can get this. Then we can try Aoi out. That is everybody. They're all equipped up, I guess. Pretty okay. Well, fingers crossed, because we've only got one Dream Pack Maho. Right, let's check their volume first. Here we go, right then. So fingers crossed this is going to work. We're going to get through here. We have had a few more levels since I tried this last as well. Nenika's taken a little bit of a hit there. But not too bad so far. So who are we taking on here? Who has been the pain in this fight? We can't even see because everyone's... We've got a Lariel in there we can see. Who else have we got? It's Pudding, isn't it? It's Miyako right there at the front. That damn Miyako. We need to take out that damn Miyako. So far, we're looking like we're doing okay. We just got Miyako left. It looks like 34 seconds to go. Come on, take out this Miyako so we can progress. We can then try on try out at Aoi. We can try out at Aoi. Well, there we go. That wasn't too bad at all. We need the Dream Pack Maho. I suppose it makes sense to create characters that you need to clear. But Sanjiaro, thank you very much for that. But my friend limit is reached, so we can't send the friend request. Anyway, thank you for that. We have now managed to beat that stage, so we can move on. But as I was saying, creating characters that you need to take on a stage, but then for 6 months you can't get them. So if you don't summon them, you could potentially be stuck for 6 months. And then you have to summon all the returns about it. Anyway, right, so let's go into 7-6 then. These are more physical teams. So, what have we got here? Any all set teams that we've got? We can maybe try and change these a little bit, so we can use our Aoi and see how they go. So we have got June, Yukari, Little Lyrical, Labarista, and the last character that we had been using was Krajita. Now, I think a lot of people have been describing this Pilot Aoi as a better Krajita. Although I've just noticed, is her position, position is different. She has changed the position. If you've got Yukari, it would have been TP boosting Labby. Now we're going to be TP boosting this Aoi. Well, we'll give it a try. We've got the Aoi. This is the first time we're going to get to use her, so seeing as we're not borrowing anybody for this, we've got a limited amount of attempts, so no harm in trying. Can we even see a union-based animation? It's all going so fast. Ooh, whoa, whoa, steady on. We don't. Is changing positions going to make a difference here? Phew! But Karachi in the animation as well. Oh, summer. There's a lot of Kyoko there. That's summer Kyoko, and then we've got our Kyoko here with a little lyrical. Aye. Well, we'll see how she's doing. I don't think she's going to be featured quite a lot in Clan Battle. When we finally, I don't just had Clan Battle. We're thinking about Clan Battle again for next month. But yes, I think she will definitely be featured quite a lot in that for a light team. But is this the best place for her here? I haven't really considered her in PvP. I don't think she's going to be the best PvP unit, but you never know. You never know. I think for this deep quest is her main role. It looks like we're doing okay. I'm sure if we could beat this with Krajita, we should be able to beat this with Aoi. There we go. With a little ray gun and a hologram Karachi. We are living in Hololive really everywhere. What was the damage though? She did pretty decent. I mean, a step up from everybody else, and not, well, about a third of what, well, 2/3 of what Little Lyrical did there. So yeah, not looking too bad at all actually. Even with that dodgy piece of X5 equipment, still doing pretty well. Right, 7-7. Now there are a few teams again along the similar lines. If we're going to try and keep using Aoi, I guess where there's Krajita, we're going to leave Aoi in, and Krajita can have a bit of a rest. So what we want for this team is we want these three out. We want Zomi into tank. We want our Shizuru and Reno. And again, it's looking at position. I haven't even looked at Aoi's position. That's bringing air quite far forward. Then that's an A in Siori. So this has changed everyone's position. That again might mess things up a little bit, but we'll give it a try. Hopefully not. Oh, it's got one of these stone dinosaur-y thingies in there. These always used, very back in the day. They were always a pain in the butt, weren't they? They were resistant to physical, weren't they? You have to try and take them down with magic. Oh, we've got an Ilya. No base. No base, no. No challenge for our mecha. That's what I'm trying to say. Something along the lines, anyway. I mean, looking at all the team, I mean, what we've got, light was from the very beginning a very, very strong element. It seems to be maybe slowly falling behind a bit. I would say wind and dark are better than light. And probably water, if you've got all the water characters that were recent. Again, are they going to need to start buffing light a little bit more? Well, we are doing that with Aoi. You would have thought the Karachi, if we got here, would be on light 2. That would be the second light Karachi. Anyway, here we go then. Right. 7-8. We have the same team, actually. Said that it can beat this. So we'll just go in with the same team. Again, Aoi there has been swapped, or Krajita's been swapped for Aoi. This is the Aoi stream, so let's use Aoi here. Aoi channel. Now we've got a team. We have a team of 5 Aois now. We've got 6-star Aoi. We've got the student Aoi. We've got the camp Aoi, who's the only free-to-play one. We've got Wake Aoi, and now we've got Pilot Aoi as well. So, one of the few characters that has got 5 or more. And there we go. Aoi is down because of maybe a change of position. So, what do we do here then? Do we just go back in and see if Kojita can do that? Take the role? Because that would have been... There would have been Shizu Reno sitting in that place, and I think they would have been a little bit tankier. This is the only Kojita team, so maybe Aoi is going to have to sit out for this one. Let's put in Kojita. Just so we can get through to the boss, 7-10. That's what we want to see. We want to see if we can beat 7-10 with Aoi. Shizu Reno, them, they have been given that tank role. They have actually been given a tank role, even though they are a little bit further behind than most tank characters. So that's what I was saying with position. Maybe Kojita is still going to be used a bit. It's Kojita and it's Magical Girl Monica that would use a lot for defense, physical defense down on lights. Maybe they will be used a little bit more because of this positioning. Probably not next clan battle. They're going to stay with the boss so that Aoi fits into it very well. See, look, we put in Kojita and we've absolutely wrecked the fight. So there we go. Maybe we would have still won, even with Aoi out. But anyway, Kojita had to come in off the subs bench for, for that phase. So, 7-9 and then 7-10. So 7-9. What do we have? This same team for 7-9. Do we dare swap Aoi back in? There's no harm in trying. And see how it goes. Hopefully this time Aoi won't end up getting bonked. Got a Halloween Samugi there that we're fighting. Got Riri on her flying wings. Who have they got tanking up front? I didn't even pay any attention, but we've got... Is that our Nozomi or do they have a Nozomi? I can't see! Everything's going so fast. But Aoi hasn't gone down yet. Maybe speaking a bit too soon. Looks like we're doing okay. In this fight, positioning maybe wasn't too much of a problem. Against a bit of a pre-fest here with 3 out of the 5 are pre-fests. The other one is the new limited character, so there we go. So we are finally then on to 7-10. So is this going to be a walk in the park for us? A walk in the Dream Pack. Although we don't need Dream Pack Mario or Kuriru, we are just going to go in with one of the Aoi teams. So, because it's the finale, let's bring up the teams here. Here we go for 7-10. We have got, if we can see, a few down here at the bottom. What's that one at the side there? There's another one there. Is that fully on the screen? It is. Another one at the side there with a little bit of a timeline. This one, you need TP2 in the Princess Knight, the new role mastery thing. This one here looks like the one that we're going to have to try then. June, Little Lyrical, Aoi, Monica, Magical Girl, and Labyrista. So, full sets. It does say a little bit about the equipment and everything. I don't know what my unique equipments are on these guys. Whether that's going to make a huge difference. So, let's jump back in then. And, well, we could just build a team, send it in, see what happens. If we need to make a few tweaks, then we'll make a few tweaks. So, well, we do what we wanted, Labby. Why did I get rid of the Labby? It was, you onto the subs bench, please. So, we want Xmas June. We want Little Lyrical. And we want Monica, Magical Girl. Where is she? Lots of physical defense down on this team. What their EX equipment's looking like. Monica could be a little bit better, but everyone else is okay. If June dies, we could always do that one up a little bit. So here we go. Let's see if we can take out our first seventh tier boss. Maybe we could have beaten some of the others. We just haven't tried yet. But anyway, Case Aoi-chan to the rescue. I'm picking this one up hard time. They'll flop straight away. Right. So, Gargoyle, Dark Gargoyle, the training boss that has grown up and said, I don't want to be a training boss anymore, I want to be a big boss. Remember Fubuki Sword, Baku? Well, Fubuki has got the Fubuki Sword, so we're going to have to ask Fubuki if she will let us borrow it, if we can't beat it without it. Let's see how close we get without the Fubuki Sword, and then maybe we can borrow the Fubuki Sword from Fubuki. Me, I'm a little bit OCD like that. Fubuki's got the Fubuki Swords, Wakana's got a frying pan, and Yamato's got the Yamato blade, so 26 seconds to go. We could maybe, oh, and everyone plop. There we go, we have a bit of a plop right at the very end. Fubuki, do you mind me borrowing that sword for a minute? Right, so who is supposed to have the Fubuki sword? What does it say? Double Fubuki sword? How do you have double Fubuki sword? I don't know, there only is one. Normal pink weapons on the others. Who's meant to have the Fubuki sword? See, it just says double Fubuki sword. Is that a typo? Is that supposed to be the name of somebody? Is this a bit of a? Is this a bit of a? A bit of a test. June and Trio. Well, I only think I've only got one. Where did you get the second one from? Right. Okay. Okay. You need to borrow. Okay. We'll see. Is there anybody then on there? Is either of them on? I don't think either of them is going to be on this. We may have to do a little bit of a timeline. Let's have a look. Has anybody put up? We could borrow. Well, I can't run that team because I don't have Sheffy either. I don't have Sheffy or the Pecorine. I don't think we're going to be borrowing. So maybe one of them can have it and we can see. Like one of them is going to have it and we can see. So let's give it to June then. What exactly does Fubuki Sword actually do? Where is she? Fubuki, let's have a look at your sword. And then we'll decide. It's just attack. Defense down during battle. For 9 seconds after the battle begins, all opponents' physical defense is decreased by 5%. More physical defense down and 7% attack. And 7% attack. So, I think we'll give it to June because probably what little lyrical... Where are we going? What little lyrical I've got is better than that for attack. 7% plus the extra in battle. So it will do a little bit more damage, that one. So, where is she? Maybe we're not going to have quite enough damage on this one because of our equipment. I mean, that was 7% attack. It's a clan equip. Why has she got a clan equip? She don't want that one anyway. So, right, okay. What she really does want is a damage cut one, probably. That in critical up. As a tank, she probably wants one of these anyway. With a damage cut. I'm going. It's a different sword. It's not the same sword, right? So we'll give her this. We're going to do it in a workaround way, so it's easy. Now we don't have anything. Do we? We do have stuff. Why was it being so funny before? And this is so we can easily swap it back to her when we've given it to Fubuki. And Fubuki can hold it for now, and then we'll easily swap it back once we have these clown. We don't have a huge amount of them actually. Don't have a huge amount of them. Got loads of these shields. They're clown equip, aren't they? Right, we'll finish this off. We've got one that's leveled up a bit. I don't know. Pass. Yashi was being a little bit strange. Right. Let's then change this to this. Do you think perhaps Little Lyrical might want to swap with at the top with them Chizuru and Reno? Do they use the same equipment then? Is this one better? %9 attack, but he's a little bit better, so we'll swap them over. There we go. That is also an improvement. What else can we do? We can. Who else is on the team? Aoi's, I think, as maxed out as we can get her. And the rest of them aren't going to do a huge amount of damage. They just don't want to be dying. So we'll try it again. Now we've made a few little adjustments there. And we'll see how we do. Maybe we won't quite get this, but we'll see. If we don't, we'll maybe see about making a few more tweaks. Maybe this is not quite a walk in the park as we thought, but if you have a higher Princess Knight than me, that's not too bad. Maybe it'll be a little bit better if... We'll see. Let's watch what happens. Is it June that dies? Maybe we want to refine her equipment a little bit more so she doesn't die. But then that sets off a chain reaction, but... I think like 2 of them got plopped at the same time. So we're alright till very close to the end. Then everything kind of fell apart. So, we've got 26 seconds left to go. I think we might have had the damage on this if we don't die. And there we go. It's Monica. And it is Little Lyrical. And then everybody dies. Monica and Little Lyrical. What can we do here? There are a few other teams that I could try to build. Before we do, it says TP2 required for that one. That one has a little bit of a timeline on it. I know it says TP2 required, which suggests it's not going to work, but before we mess about a little bit, let's just try that team, because again, it is a full auto. Well, I haven't got TP 2.0 on the bond levels. It probably won't work, but... And this is where we're going to change the equipment back again. Because this time we want... And let's use Chizuru and Reno, and we want... Oh, it's Xmas Crigita. I don't have Xmas Crigita, so that puts a Kosh buy on that one. So, no, it looks like actually then we are going to have to run that other team. So, maybe we're not quite there yet. Up to 7-10. So, Monica was getting a bit of a beating. Is there anything we can do? Where is she gone? To give her the edge. I mean, we could give her a ring. We've got 12 of them. No biggie. Maybe that would keep her alive. But the lyrical, we're also going down at that point. These are not... This gives hit points. This gives defense. And this gives, well, heal bonus. These two at least, I think, should be leveled up as well. That might also help. Do we have... What do we have? We don't have enough. We're going back into raiding... Raiding... Clown Battle equips. We could have just borrowed from somebody else, I suppose, instead of doing this. So this, can we... Has somebody got one that is a 5 diamond refined one that we could borrow? I mean, Monica for Monica. Let's swap Monica for Monica. And maybe we've got a 5... This is heal bonus. This is the one that's... Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? There's one here. Well, that's the clan equip. That's why. Well, that's why. That is the clan equip. Yuri? Stina's got one. That's the one that she did have. That's hers. I'll swap it with herself. Shinobu there has this one that's fully refined. So is Miyako. The Xmas Miyako. Maybe we'll borrow Miyako's. She doesn't need the damage, maybe as much as the Shinobu does. Anyway, there we go. So that's... Fingers crossed, if you can see my fingers, fingers crossed. Monica with a little bit extra. What about Little Lyrical? I don't think there's anything more we can really do with them. Stop them from dying too. They are limit broken. EX equipment. I mean... HP regen. We could always swap that one for the heal bonus. Would heal bonus be better? What do you get more about from HP regen or heal bonus? That's the same one. We don't want to be swapping it with the same one. Where's the other one gone? This one. Say that. Well, maybe we borrow Shinobu's heal bonus instead of HP regen. Team suggestions for fighting the event boss. We're going to go and have a look at the event boss once we've had a little go in here. Whether we're successful or not, well, no harm in trying. It didn't work before, maybe it'll work now. I don't know if that makes any difference. So let's run it again, see how it goes. Then we can maybe go into the event boss, then come back and do some of the other deep quest stages. So, Aoi stuck here. Is Aoi the saviour or is the team around her crumbling? Let's see, shall we? Look, I don't think our problem is doing enough damage. I think our problem is surviving. But without changing somebody, like putting in Ameth to somebody, or maybe stage Karumi, I don't know what else we could do. And then we're probably going to lose the damage. Because who are you going to take out? If you take out Labarissa, you've lost your speed buffer. Take out Monica. That's a lot of physical defense down gone, and that's why she's here, I think. Where was it? It was somewhere around 29-ish seconds where everything seemed to go wrong. Which we are coming up upon now. Yeah, they take the damage and then they're all gonna... They dropped again, exactly. I don't think there's anything we can do. I honestly don't think there's anything we can do to stop that from happening. And if it works, they would have already put it up as a team, so I'm pretty sure it won't work. Our problem is we're dying, and if we're going to take someone out, it might be them. Or it could be June, perhaps. Because this is what I'm thinking. We'll run it. I don't think we're going to have the damage now. We might survive, but I don't think we're going to have the damage to take the boss down. Maybe they're going to make us wait. Well, some people can do it now, but maybe the rest of us are going to have to wait till Karachi comes out. And then, maybe she will help. Let's see how this does anyway, for all the science. We're still doing okay damage, but how are we going to be at the same point that we was? I don't think we're that. Actually, I say we're doing okay. Our damage is poop here. Real poop at the moment. We would have been a lot further down with Monica in. Then we all end up getting bonked. Yes, and the problem now is... Oh, Ameth went down? Yikes. So we had better survivability, not brilliant, but now we don't have the damage. Maybe the fairy tale ending is not going to appear here. Yeah, the other was Xmas Khajiit. Xmas Khajiit are getting a bit of a run out in some of the other teams here. And this is the only one that I can actually build. Even, well, unless I could borrow Xmas Khajiit, and there is an Xmas Khajiit up. There is actually... Now, this is a bit of a timeline. A bit of a timeline. Instead of June, who has got the Fubuki sword, we're going to, if she's still here, and not at the moment, she's not still here. We're going to have to jump in and then back out again, see if it will refresh. The miracles don't last long. On their own. Right. They probably want the Fubuki sword. But we need the Overlord Pecorine again, which is still here now. And we want our stage Kurumi. And then there is a bit of a timeline here, so we're going to have to run this one a little bit slower. And it's written in a way that makes your brain think. So, let's see if we stream our brain, we can do this. So, auto on. Everybody set apart from a Pecorine. That is how we start. But we're certainly not doing this at 3 times speed. So, let's do that. And then at 106, Aoi is going to Union Best, and we want to set Pecorine and unset Aoi and Labby at 106. Right, we have to do this really slow because I'm going to have to work out what the noughts and crosses mean as we go along. I could type it out and make it a little bit easier, but we would not do that. Right, okay, so 106, Aoi goes. We're setting Pecorine, we're unsetting Aoi and Labby. And there she goes. There. Right, so at 57 now, Aoi will go again, and we're going to set her. That's a little bit easier. At 57, so we'll keep it on at 1 time speed. Because then there is another input at 48. This second is lasting forever. Right, there she goes. So we just set in Aoi from that one. Right, next one, Little Lyrical will go at 48. And we want everybody unset apart from Pecorine. Can we put on 2 times speed now? Everyone unset apart from Pecorine at 48. When Little Lyrical go? There they go. So, unset, unset, unset. Right, 38, Kurumi will go. And we want to set the back 2 at 38. So, Kurumi and Labi will be set at 38. And Kurumi goes! Where's Kurumi going to go? Kurumi didn't go at 38. So that's messed the timeline up a little bit. So that something wasn't quite right there. So now let's slow it back down again. At 30, Aoi's supposed to go again. And then we want everybody set apart from Little Lyrical. Let's see if she does the Union Base at 30. I don't think she is. I think this timeline is now a little bit messed up. It is a little bit messed up. Why didn't Kurumi Union Base when she was supposed to? Right, so maybe we're just going to have to let it go and see what happens. Because it all messed up right at the end. Why was that? Why did it not go right? We've got 1.2 on the... So let's just set everybody up, because it's all messed up. So let's just set up, let it go. I don't think we've got the damage now for it to work. Something wasn't quite right there. After all of that effort, something just didn't quite work. It looks like this team maybe would have done alright, but... by gum. Did a little bit better than the last one. But not good enough. Why didn't Kurumi Union Base when she was supposed to? At 38. That's a little annoying as well. I thought maybe we were going to get it there with a little bit of a personnel change, but I mean, I don't know if it's really worth rerunning that. I don't think the timeline would change again, would it? I don't think I got anything else wrong. Alas, maybe it's not going to happen today. Which is a shame, which is a bit disappointing. What's your MS? That is a point. I don't think it'll make a huge difference, but we didn't put our masterpieces in, did we? On here, that we got from Aoi. So, well, that's only magical characters. Getting a little bit extra. As you can see, it's not terrible. Got all of this done. However many of these are. Yeah, well, you can count if you like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. 50, 55? We're at 55, so... No, it's not that bad. Shouldn't have DC. Nobody should have DC. We could try it again. We could try it again. I don't know why it would have done that, though. Thinking face. Thinking face. Or do we try and get a W? Because we should be able to beat the Dark One with Alpha Christina. I've tried this team with Alpha Christina. So we'll have a little bit of a rest from Light. We'll go into Dark. We'll see if we can get a W with that, and then maybe we can come back and try that one again. So we have got a few teams here. They're meant to be full set with Alpha Christina in, Makoto, Grace, Eriko. Do we think that this time things are going to go a little bit better? Whey! Are things going to go a little bit better? It's not alright. Okay, so let's see if we can build that team. See if that one will win. Will Dark be triumphant over Light today? So for some reason again we'll probably no Xmas Christina bonds are better. Well, we don't have Xmas Christina, so for once not having a character is good. So I don't know. We can't even see what Makoto's equipment is. 53 level. It's probably quite high. So where is she? Then we want Eriko in there. Eriko will be getting a unique equipment soon. That will make this team probably work even better. And the main one here, Christina, is hiding. So people are clearing it with ease with MS-53. So what's wrong with my team then? Why are they going on strike? Anyway, let's see if we can get a dark victory. If not, there's a small timeline for this. Then we'll jump back. Fubuki on Makoto. What's Fubuki sword? We'll give it a run. We're in now. We'll give it a run. Let's see if Raging Joe Mama. Yeah, okay. If we're making fun of him now, but he's going to beat us up. Don't say that, because he's about to beat us up. Is this going to be an easy win? Damage is going on thick and fast, actually. It's not looking too bad. "35 seconds to go." It's probably going to be close. This is going to be close. Ooh, Eriko there, nearly. Come on, Eriko, someone heal Eriko, because Eriko is going to pull up in a minute. 17 seconds to go. As long as we don't plop, I think we've got this. And that last attack didn't do anything. Here we go. Raging Joe is a sloppy Joe. We're going to have Shark Sashimi, Shark Sushi 4T. We didn't even have full bonds on Miyako. Well, there we go. We didn't need the Fubuki's on. We managed to do that. There we go. At least we have one W under about the fist. 7-10 to be beaten. He's the Dark. I'm sure Christina there did all that damage there. There we go. So there we go. So at least we get one win. Do you have all the UE max level in the light team? Well, let's go and check the UE equipment. Probably not. They probably could be leveled up a little bit. Maybe that will be something that could be done. So let me get this back on over that side. So there we go. 7-10 Dark beaten, but we want to beat light. We got Aoi today. This is Aoi video. So who have we got on this team that ended up going plop? So probably is maybe the unique equipment, because Stage Kurumi, I don't think she's at level 340, because I've only just got her to 5-star. She is, and I'm really sure, only level 30 there. So maybe the TP boost here is why she desynced. So I'm going to check on my phone in the app. You carry notes. What level this unique equipment needs to be to have maximum TP boost? Where is she? Kurumi. So a unique equipment to be maximum TP boost needs to be About level 242. Yeah, level 242. So, do we buy a load of Kurumi shards to get this up to level 242? How many would that be? I don't think, seeing as you already got... We've got one of these. It would be a waste, kind of a waste to use it because we could have saved 50 shards in building her. But how are we getting to 240? Or do we save that for somebody else and then just... $204. I actually don't know how many that would be. That'd probably be quite a few that I would need. I mean, 250. That's not one. That's a lot. That is a lot. That is a lot. Alright, what have we got here? Nothing else that we stated on the sheets did desync your run at least. The unique equipment. So maybe let's have a look at the others. Because Labby's, I think Labby's quite high. Is Labby quite high? 320. It says 340. We could always buy a couple more for air. Another 10 would probably do. Or we could have think before you're out. You could have got them. You could have got them in here. We could have got them in there. Anyway, too late now. Too late now. So that's maxed out. And Little Lyricals is high-ish. We're going to run that team again. 320. It is pretty high. We could uncap again. But we might not be so silly. Let's go in here. Master. Where are they? You can't buy their shards in here, can't you? It's Lyrical Doko! Where are they? They'll be up at the top with all the prefests, so I've gone past them. Probably. There they are. Right. So, we only need to buy 10 for now. There we go. We messed up with one, messed up with the other. Didn't mess up with the other ones. There we go. So, let's give them that. But what do we do with Kurumi? Do we use Growth Orb and waste, which we should have maybe used from the start, or are we going to? Let us see. We could try it. I'm sure it'll desync again. Maybe I'm gonna have to use that Growth Orb and try that, or we could always just be a little bit patient. Because what are we with Monica? If we ran the other team, what did that give Little Lyrical? Did it actually give them? No, it didn't give them any defense. That's what I'm looking there. They will probably still collapse on that other run. So where's Monica's? There she is. Level 50. But that doesn't give her any defense either. I think you only get 6 extra shards per day, clearing 710 compared to 7.9. Yes, it's not the biggest deal for the rewards, I guess. So yeah, but potentially just to try to save my pride and beat it, using that on Kurumi right now probably isn't the best idea. We'll continue grinding out Kurumi shards though. We have got a boost on hard shards at the moment. So every time we get a hard shard, we'll still get Kurumi shards with them until we can put that into the unique equipment. Right, one more try then. Let's see if it desyncs this time. Highly likely that it will, because it's probably Kurumi's TP boost on that unique equipment that is what the problem is. Right. She's a buffer. I don't think if she was a booster, then maybe you could have gone in and given some role mastery on that TP boost skill, and that might have helped. Right. Let's see if our Pecorine is here this time, or if we're gonna have to go in and reset. So we're gonna have to go in and reset. You spent 1.1k DAs on New Year's Monica. And 4 rings yourself, though. Well, I've just spent a lot on the the Summer Kasumi for the last clan battle, and they never used her. So we don't want to be doing that again. We don't want to be doing that one again. I like Kurumi, but maybe we're just gonna have to wait. I don't think we've got a Chica up either, so we can't really try wind. I don't know what there is in water. If we could maybe do a water one. We're on level 6, 610 for that. Then maybe we should just go into the story boss and see how we are with the story boss. So, we need Pecorine for this one. I don't think we could use somebody else and borrow that Sheffy, because that's one of the last teams at the bottom there. So, also on everybody's sets except for Pecorine. So, let's see if my brain can work on this one. We'll see if we can figure out what happens at 38. So, everybody set apart from Pecorine. Off. There we go. Okay, then at 106, Aoi will union based. We're going to set Pecorine and we're going to unset Aoi and Labi. Can we do the 2 times speed? So when Aoi 106, set Pecorine, unset Labi and Aoi. Right. Concentrate, concentrate. You have buttons to click. There we go. Right, at 57. Aoi will go again, and we are going to set Aoi. Oh, 57. The concentration here. Right. There we go. Set in Aoi. So, then at 48, Little Lyrical Trio will go, and everybody is unset apart from Pecorine. Let's slow it down a little bit here. So at 48, Little Lyrical, everybody unset apart from Pecorine. And then the next input is going to be the Kurumi one. Karachi beam! Is it a Karachi beam or is it an Aoi beam? Right, there we go. So everybody unset apart from Pecorine. So then what stage Kurumi should be union basing at 38. And that is when we're supposed to set her and Labi. But let's see what happens here. The TP is going to grow, but I don't think it grows enough. At 38? Yeah, you need a bit more TP. You need a bit more TP. Labi goes. You think she might just quickly... Kurumi! Union base! She didn't. Anyway. Right, okay. She came a little bit too late. So... 30. Let's see if Aoi union based at 30. Because then everyone should be set apart from Little Lyrical. Now she's going to union based early now. Not at 30. She's going to be going at 33. So yeah, everything's desynced again. Pretty sure that it must be that unique equipment not having that TP boost on it. The next input would be Little Lyrical at 19. Want to be set. So, I don't know. They ended up being based at 16. And Pecky wanted to be unset. So, I think we've messed up with the unique equipments there. If we wanted to shell out, maybe we could do it if we leveled up Kurumi's unique equipment, but I think that will have to be it for tonight on this deep quest. Now I don't think we have a Chica to borrow, so we can't try the team for this one. Is she didn't have the Chica? Thought that was Chica, green hair, no, it's just another Aoi. No Chica there, so we can't do that. So what about water quickly? Let's go over to water. And it's 6, I believe I'm on water. Now, do we have... If we have a Cheru... Cheru, if we have Cheru, there are timelines for this. But... Comeback game! I don't think we need to add a Cheroon to borrow in here. Because it's quite old. I didn't see a Cheroon. No, there's no Winter Cheroon either. I don't think this is going to work. I don't know if there's anyone that we could just put in instead. We have got, so that's New Year's Ray, not the Summer Ray. If Summer Ray was there, we could have maybe borrowed hair instead. I don't think we've got a sub 4 Cheroon either, so there's probably not point in even running any of this. And Fire 610, well, you just need to have the Fire Magic team, which I don't have. So maybe that'll be it for Deep Quest for today. So let's go into the story event then and have a look at the story boss, because I looked and I read the story events in there earlier. So we had it unlocked. So let's go in there and have a little look at this. Can only be a unique equipment issue. Yes, I think that is what it is, unique equipment issue. So maybe I should use that orb. Maybe I shouldn't be a bit too stingy and we could give it a try with that. But maybe we'll try that next time we summon. Maybe we'll jump back into the quest at the end of that. When will that be? Maybe at the end of the month, I don't know. Maybe even a bit sooner, because the summons did go very well. We can take that one as a W. Right, so we are fighting... So this is already translated. Colossal Steel Mecha Beast. Custom Geddon. A level 200, so I don't think it was going to be too difficult. Looks like we have got support characters here. Aoi, Croce, Lariel, and Worm. Why is Worm in this one and not Lind? Is Lind on holiday? Are they twins that are not separable? Obviously they are separable. So, seeing as, well, they are magic and physical mix, probably not going to make a difference. So we'll stick these two on. And yeah, the other two are magical. Maybe we just go with this physical. So, I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference to who we put in here. I don't even know if this boss is multiple target or single target. I would hope that it was multiple target with Karachi there, but I don't know. So we're going to hedge our bets, and we're going to do that. And maybe we can run Misato, and we can have a tank. Do we have June? This is just random stuff. The universe decided to pick these characters, and so they were picked. No real rhyme or reason there at all. Wait! What happened to Karachi? She all of a sudden got bigger. Right. Is it single targets? It looks like it is single targets. So Karachi in here, maybe not the best, but with the boost and being pretty weak, I don't think it makes that much of a difference. we need the full mech. It's like we're in Power Rangers or something. Did anybody watch Power Rangers? Or is everybody here too young to have watched Power Rangers? I don't know. I'm on the 3rd round of the event boss. Need 1.3 million damage, but I don't have enough time. Well, let's have a look. I mean, now these story events have changed. There isn't as much pressure, is there, in doing it with the smallest amount of teams. We're not using boss tickets for any anymore. So there we go, round 1 beaten. 131 million. That's a little bit more. Rather have 131 million in my bank account than 1.3 million, but 1.3 million would still be nice. Anyway. Random coincidence. Gigantic drill punk. Did you ever think you would hear that? We're gonna let's finish this gigantic drill punk. Is that a little bit like a steampunk? But they like woodwork? I don't know. Or maybe they like drilling for water. I don't know. Yes, Karen. Yes, Karen. It's got a little bit quiet now. Let's bring the volume back up. The music's quiet, and then we jump into battle, and it's really loud. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. So, why did it jump us out? Special. Karachi clones. So, let's see. We're gonna go in with. I don't think we don't have character boosts for this one, but we're still going to use these two. Who would be a good? A lot of the time, Karachi can tank. Let's bring Krijita as well. Let's go full multiple targets. If we have Ameth in there, that will help him keep alive. Maybe Karachi can actually tank this if we can find her. You probably want Lamarista in there as well. I was thinking, could we try Magical Girl Siori? I don't know. Poor Magical Girl Siori. There she is. I was thinking maybe Misato there, New Year's Misato. Anyway, let's see how we do. Let's see how we do. Colossal Steel Mecha Megadan. Okay. Uncle Popo. Thank you, Uncle Popo. This one's not translated. There you go. All these mini Karachis. Krijita, instance. Right, okay, so Krijita can come off. We can maybe put one of the others on. Krijita, stay on holiday. Right, so who do we put on in that place? Do we put in Kurumi? Do we put in... maybe even this Liberator Nozomi could be handy. Let's go with Kurumi. Let's go with Kurumi. See if she can. We don't want Kurumi to feel sad that she let us down in the last fight. We have to pay close attention from now on. Okay, well, that's a lot of pressure on me. How am I going to be able to sort something out? I don't know. How are we going to be able to sort something out? Or is this a fight that maybe people just come in here with an Anemone and just use an Anemone team on it? What do you think? Do we use an Anemone team on this? It's going to have different modes, isn't it? Maybe that one would work. There's no elemental weakness per se for this boss. So yeah, that could be an option perhaps. Mode 2. So this is now where we want more single target, which we do have. With a bit of Aoi can do some single target damage. Maybe we went a little bit too multiple targets. You know what? Mini Karachi clones, they clouded our brain. So it's not doing too bad, but we can take this as a lesson for the SP Plus. I imagine round 3 is just fighting Mecha Beast again, but with more hit points or something. So we're going to want to change the team up very slightly. We take out Karachi, we're going to need to have somebody else tanking it. They are in front, and that's what we would like to put in for some DPS. Which means someone needs to come out. Now, do we take out Ameth, or do we take out Kurumi, put in a tank? Or is somebody that's in front of them? Let's give Kurumi a rest and see how it goes. And we could put, I don't know who would be the best. Would June be the best? Don't know about Princess Pecorine. What did Yukari do for ATP boost? Maybe it's a sub-tank? We'll go with the tried and trusted June then. Oh, we've still got Fubuki sword! Give back the sword to Fubuki! Right. Still only on SP, so it's going to get a little bit harder after this. So there we go, we're going to have about 50 seconds left. Take out mode 3, which I'm assuming is just the same boss again, but a little bit stronger. So, will we do this? Or, let's probably maybe some better team setups. I've not actually looked at what people have been putting on the Discord for this yet. I suppose we're not limited to light, we're already going in with light, because you want to use Aoi, as you've just got her. Maybe just go with dark magic, or maybe even dark physical with Alpha Christina. Might have been a better way to go, because as we can see here, it's going to be a 3-path. So maybe we'll try a different element for the next mode. As you can see, it doesn't really matter too much. We'll just jump back in with this, finish it off. Then we'll have a little think when we get to the SP Plus. There are going to be special characters though for that as well. So maybe this is the one that we should have moved over to a different team. Maybe Dark. So let's see who the special characters are. It's going to be Aoi again, isn't it? Aoi and Karachi and team. 99 million left. Is it really a big slobber knocker? Hey, well, I'm 99 million left. So I'm sure this can be 2 pounds. But we're going to do a bit more testing out on that one. Hello, Crazy, how you doing? How many rolls? Well, 50 for you. 50? Well, it's pretty good. But is there anybody in chat now still here that was watching the summons? I can beat that one. I didn't need 30. Yay! We've all got the Aoi look today. We've all got the Aoi look. But 50, outside of 50, I'm very happy. 30 obviously is even better, which gives us a bit of leeway to maybe summon for something else later on in the month. Yay! Thank you very much. Nice indeed. Nice indeed. Nice indeed. Igor is skipping for Karachi. Well, that could be a good move. How many jewels has he actually got, though? Because we've got to remember, like we said, the high likelihood that we're going to be having a pre-fest at the end of the month as well. So that's something else to bear in mind. I might end up having to skip until I might have to skip Karachi. We'll see who the third character is. If they are new canon or somebody Nana or somebody like that, we may give it a try. And then there's obviously that's not enough since he quit. So he's not been grinding them out. Right, okay. Pre-fest will be Ho-Ho. Yes, that is a very, very wise choice. She's featured in this story event too, so I mean, if she's not fire, if when we finally get Hope-chan and she's not a fire character, we will all despair. Anyway, will she be another saviour for the fire team? Right. So we are on to Special Plus. Now this time we have got bonus characters. So it's the Aois, Broches, Lariel, and the Worm again. She makes chicken broth. She'll be water. Because she makes chicken broth. So in that, if you go by that logic, can that have been fire because she made a curry? I'm assuming it was a hot curry. So she should have been on the fire, not wind. Or maybe she's on wind because you eat the curry and then you get a lot of wind. That yeah. Okay, so we do have special boost characters for this. So maybe jumping over to Dark was not the play here, like it might have been earlier. So we are going to try putting these two in to start with. But who do we put around them this time? We do know that we could probably get mode 2 quite quickly, so having some single target DPS as well might be handy. That's why I would like to put them in. This is canon, a main story canon event. Yes. Aye, indeed. But we don't have a huge amount of survivability here, and we don't have an action speed buffer. So, do we think... Where has she gone? We do this and we stick in June as a tank. We do this. We have here tanking, Karachi tanking, and we put in Ameth again? As long as you got someone super tanky in the back, you should be good. But yeah, we did have that problem to start with, that the last slot ended up getting hit. So we'll try putting Ameth in there. Is Ameth going to be super tanky enough? We will find out just in 1 minute. We will find out in 1 minute. Level 440. Colossal Steel Mecha Beast. Well, there we go. That's the answer to that question. No, she isn't. Will Kurumi be tankier? Will Kurumi keep us alive? Or are we going to have to completely rethink this team? Maybe take out a little lyrical. And not do it in... I don't think Kurumi is going to be any tankier. Let's see. Kurumi, watch out! Up and I! Well, she's lasted longer than Ameth did. So, well, not long enough. And then, yikesies. Okay. So we want to be back heavy. Who is really tanking and then we put in at the back? Will Pilot Aoi work as the back tank for the rocket punches? That would mean we could have Labarista then, because she would be at the back. I was thinking about taking her out. But who else is at the back of Light that would be tanky? Would... We needed someone that was taunt, perhaps. Would that even work on this boss? Probably not. we could try this. I know she died last time, but because we've got stage Kurumi there as well, that might keep her alive. Let me see if, given the buffs for defense amongst the rate up girls, where does it say what advantages they get? Is it? This is just what they do, isn't it? That's not the boost that they get. Or is it? There's no defense there, is there? If that's where we was looking. So did we jump in with that, or did we not jump in with that? I can't even remember. Are we getting the deja vu with this? That didn't work. That's not going to work either. Another is maybe we need to go magic and do a mixture of fire and light. Yeah, even with stage Kurumi there we go. Who else? It was I mean, would 6-star Aoi tank it? And if we did a mixture of wind and light, 2 Aois. I was thinking then we could maybe use a different action speed buffer, but for only works for wind characters. That's probably not an idea. Is there anyone else on wind then that we might want to bring? It's all messed up. It's not in the order that it usually is. Why is Shiori all the way down there? Which is not the tankiest either. But there is Monica, isn't there? 6-star Monica. Are we doing a bit better? I don't know. Can Shiori hang in there? Oh no! Shiori's taking a bit of damage. We don't really have any healing either. That's something else we probably could do with. Holy hell! Calm down, Aoi. What the hell? She's basically like crazy. More than Shiori is. Shiori's one that's TP boosting herself. Well, we're a lot better with this team. On to mode 2 straight away, so it's not as important. Elemental boost isn't as important. No, it's not. So we don't want to be limiting ourselves to one team. But we've still got Shiori here, so she can do perhaps some damage. I'm pretty sure this team would work if you didn't mind doing it in maybe 3 or 4 attempts. But we're going to change it up there because now it's all single target that we need. Oh, 26 seconds to go. Owie! Holy moly, whoa! Hang on a minute. I was just speaking. I was speaking too soon. He's so big, you zoom in and all you can see is his fat belly. We have got, we do have limits. 9 attempts. But it doesn't really matter because we're not using them. We're not using tickets. So, we see big attack, single target. Maybe those two want to come out. Do we now go to magical side with Worm and Worm and Lariel? Or do we stick with physical with this Aoi? Yes, how he was spamming like crazy there. Absolutely. Absolutely crazy. So, do we keep this as the core? We don't have to have Siori in there if we're not going to go with any other wind characters. Now we're back into single target. Do we go back to something like this? Go back to light and just have the one boost character? Maybe we would like to have a few more boost characters. We're going to need someone to keep us alive from that. Don't think Little Lyrical will be tanking this, so we could go back to the same old. But here we really don't have a huge amount of damage there, do we? Damage dealing characters. I mean, these two could do okay, but the same thing you put Kurumi in. Or we put in just a June as a tank. We don't have to be stuck with just light characters though, do we? We have a couple of fire characters that have advantages, and a couple of wind characters that have advantages. They're all more multiple target though. I mean, this Aoi isn't. She's good for defense down as well. So is this Aoi. Hey. Decisions. Maybe we shouldn't think about this too much. Just throw something in, see how it does, and then because they're all like, I think we're probably going to need a tank. Are we away from the back character getting nuked? I don't know. Well, let's see how we do here. We've got one boost character in Aoi. Our pilot Aoi. We've got a pilot's license. This is only mode 2 as well, so we would hope that at least we get on to mode 3 with this team. Oh. Okay. Retreat. Ah, that's a big blast. That is a big blast. Right. Back to the drawing board. Because we haven't, why don't we try magical fire and light then? See if that can do something. So, for magical fire and light, who would we have tanking for that? Or who would we want up front for that? Maybe Kururu, but she's multiple target as well. In the past, I guess, we've used Yukari to tank for magic. There's always one of the Yori. My Kuka, Edo Kuka, isn't built up very well, so I don't think she would be the best. A legally distinct Godzilla, Mecha. Probably, yeah, maybe, perhaps, but the important bit there is legally distinct, I think. Legally distinct, right. We have got, maybe Lind could tank this. We have Wayne, we have Lind, we have L'Ariel. Who else do we bring? I don't have Xmas L'Ariel unless we can borrow her. It's strange that Xmas L'Ariel isn't a boost character though. She's not here to borrow, so that's an option that's off the table. Which means we probably want to go then in here for some damage. Does this guy do physical? Would Hatsune, Hatsune be good? We haven't got a speed buffer yet either. I know 155% for Yui there. Do we have a Sarin, a New Year's Sarin that we could borrow? That's Salasaria Siren. No New Year's Siren at the moment either, so... Or one of these two. Which one of these two? The guy is doing physical damage, isn't it? So Hatsune will be decent there. Neira. We could do that as an action speed buffer, try to keep us alive a little bit. That could be... Oh, tank. Then maybe we don't need the Lind in here. It's Godzilla. It looks like Godzilla, but due to international copyright laws, it isn't. But Godzilla was made of squishy scales and flesh. Okay, thanks for dropping by. Crazy, thank you for dropping by. See you soon. Good luck with the boss. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We will get there eventually. Might not be the quickest. We'll try this maybe. We'll try this. If not, we can put Neffy in as a tank. If Lin there is not going to be tanking too well, but we haven't really got a huge amount of damage, really. I mean, these two Linda Wemb, our two maids can do a little bit of damage. Lamiel's okay. Hatsune's not bad. How are we going to struggle for damage? I don't know. How are we going to struggle for when that big blast comes in? And they are making a lot of noise when they fight, and then everything else, there comes the big blast. Hatsune down. Hatsune down. Okay. We don't really want that to happen. Is there a way we can change that? Would that change it? Would that change it? Would we? Hey, take it out, Eris there. What the hell? Right. Wait, is that what time does that big blast come in? When does that big blast come in? Because that's what we're counting down to. Here, 57 seconds. And that was even worse. Holy moly! That was even worse. What the? I think what we really need here is Xmas Lariel. We need an Xmas Lariel. Right, so we're going to take you out, we're going to take you out. We're going to put back in. We're going to put back, who did we have in? The first run. My little brain. We had you and you and you. Can we rewind the VOD? Why? Back up 1 minute. Back up 1 minute. Maybe we could try Yui then instead of Hatsune. Perhaps. And maybe we can have to go back to the physical side. I don't know. We have a little bit of action speed with Yui. A bit more survivability with Ameth. Can we survive this big blast? These big Godzilla beam! Colossal steel mecha beast beam! Well, we are going to be hit by it very soon, so we will tell. So we can find out. We've got no damage here. Absolutely no damage here. What's going on? This probably is not the way forward. A little bit more there. Here comes in the beam. And we all went and... Let's not waste an attempt on that one. Who did we... I can't remember. There's time. Who did we have first time? That I'm missing, that I'm forgetting. We used... I I can't remember who we used. What the smeg? Right, okay. Well, let's see if Ares can do it. Destroy. we need Aoi to pilot the mech. We can't fight the mech without a mech. We need our own mech. I think this might be our last attempt on the magical team. Unless we just go with dark and light magic. Keep Lariel in. Maybe Worm, and then just fill the rest of the team up with dark characters. Number 2, we'll probably keep in Eris, and then we'll go for... Who do we go for? Princess Carol and Vampy? Do we put in Mecha? Alpha? Do we have Echidna? Well, I thought I was going to say, so far we were doing okay, but then that happened. That's going to then end up with, if we go dark, we could use Kuka tank. Then we've only got room for one. So who do we go for? do we put? I think we need some damage. That would mean maybe Vampy, maybe Princess Carol. Seeing as Vampy, I would think we might have a little more survivability being a 6-star. We will try here first. This is only level 2 as well, holy moly. Maybe we don't need Worm in here, maybe Worm can go and we can swap Worm for someone else. Then comes the beam. Was that a revive? We saw there from Eris. We're not doing a huge amount of damage out. It's Lariel's doing a lot of damage. I know Vampy's damage just kind of creeps up on you. Second beam, holy moly. Ah, where's my cursor? This is a bit tough, this one, isn't it? Holy moly. Maybe then we're going to have to go back over to the physical side. Let's jump back over to the physical side. Let's get Aoi and her mech involved. I wonder if Karotse would still actually do some damage, even though she uses more multiple targets. Being a boost character, maybe we need lots and lots and lots and lots of defense down, which is why we just load up with Aois. Maybe we could still go light and dark, but we'll go on the physical side of it. Isn't Christina immune to physical damage? I don't know how it works. There's just some immunity to physical damage. If I can see her. Why am I so blind again? She's right there at the top. So who else would we put in here then? We need healing and we need barriers. Maybe we can keep Eris in here. And then maybe Ameth as well, although she hasn't been keeping it alive too well. Shizuru, 6-star Shizuru, she does have a physical barrier or nullification on her as well. Would be an option. Because we're gonna really need a tanky option, aren't we? And she might sit there at the front and do that if we can find her. Where is she? She's behind Christina! What? I don't know. Do you think Christina could tank this? On... Oh, in that case, seeing as Chizuru's there, are we better off going full barrier? Let's get ready for this. Because Christina's going to just plot instantly. She didn't plot instantly. Well, you're not actually checking whether she's cancelling their skill 2 as well. Full barriers ahead, yes. Oh, was that still a revive? Did someone else to revive through that barrier? So when we get the second one at 30... yeah, we get wiped then. We probably need Eris. And we need to be able to survive. I didn't realise that this story boss was going to be so difficult. Maybe we take Kuroche out, and that gives us maybe another dark option. Mikala? Pacia? Korea, they all have utility to try to keep us alive a little bit longer. Oh my goodness me. Right. All barriers ahoy. I'm a little bit of a loss here. A little bit of a loss here. Why are we getting so smashed up? And now Christina goes down. We don't want that because that means we've got no damage left. So maybe Korea would have been a better option there? I don't know. Tempted to have a little look at what teams other people might have formulated for this. Zero damage? Why are we doing 0 damage? Stop with the 0 damage! Maybe we need a lot of physical defense down. Maybe that's what that is telling us. We're surviving now, but we're doing no damage. Even Christina's doing no damage. Right. We need a lot of physical defense down. Is that what it's telling us? We need to load up on Aoi's. But if we load up on Aoi's, we're just going to get blasted. Okay, so we need a little bit more physical defense down. How do we get that without losing survivability? Korea did a very good job there, a very good job, but we're gonna maybe try this. Watch us die now. Still at 0 damage. 0 damage. 0 damage. The big fat zeros. Zero damage. Oh, what's going on? We would do better than this before. Right, okay. Let's regroup. Who we have to use? Are we going to end up with some really, really strange team that's mixing magic with physical? They don't sit, apart from defense down, we've got with those two. Maybe we, instead of using this Christina, we go for this Christina. And then we could have Mecha Aoi in as well. But that means this Christine's going to have to tank, but it doesn't look like there is a huge amount of pressure on slot 1. Let's give it a try. Something tells me he hits. Yeah, he's... We've got double speed boosters here as well, which maybe is a little overkill, but do we really want to be taking out maybe Ares, seeing as oof. And this is only mode 2. Holy moly. I mean, we're surviving. We're not doing a mega amount of damage, are we? Eesh. Right, let's have a little look then. What are the people, if there are other people that have actually put some suggestions for this boss on the Discord then, let's see. Well, the first one I see, like I said, is a little bit of a strange team. We're thinking too simply here. It is just load up on these lots. There we go. That's the first team I can see for mode 2. A lot of people are using things that are similar to that. Some full Aois. Are there any other suggestions for mode 2? Yes, not far off what I actually built. Using Worm and Lariel, and the New Year's Hatsune, and the New Year's Saren, which I did consider, but we didn't have, so we couldn't borrow that. So anyway, send this one in. Let's see if this one works. First one, becoming quite a challenge, yes. The first one here, you was looking at this one. Let's see how well it does then. Let's see if it will. Well, we're doing damage. We're doing quite a lot of damage compared to that last team that we had. And we're surviving quite well as well. So this does look like a good option. This is why it was suggested. So maybe then this is the team to go with if we can build it. Hopefully some people will put up this Aoi to borrow if you're not summoning for her. Yeah, this is doing it much better. Much better. Maybe we could have stumbled across this eventually. But, so there we go. This is doing pretty well. So what did they say for Team 3? How we built the Team 3? Very similar to this, actually, the Team 3. Well, there we go. Not bad at all. So there we go. Mode 2 beaten with a little help from our friends. And now we get an even stronger boss. Can this team hold up for it? This is the team that I've seen used here. What else have we got for mode 3? It's kind of funny. I don't know how well built my Camp Aoi is. I don't know how well built my Camp Aoi is. Let's have a look, shall we? Before we go, is she 5-star? Does she have unique equipment on her? Where is she? She is 5-star. She's not been limit broken though. Unique's at 30. How many have we got? We've got 12. So not terrible. I'm laughing because of the team, one of the teams that I've seen that has been used for mode 3 here. And because it's all Aois, I would like to try and run it. Let's just see how it does. Full wind. So none of the new Aois. It's full Aoi and Kokoro and Theo. Right. Come on, Aoi. How much damage are we going to be doing here with this team? GG. Yes, we finally get a GG. We've got a bit of help there. So, I honestly would never put this team in. Someone just went, forget it, whatever, let's try it. Because I don't think this would ever do a huge amount of damage. But maybe the boost, somehow we underestimate what boosts they get. Well, I suppose it's working to some extent. I'm just going to throw out a sacrificial Kuka and good luck before I throw in my team. Everyone wins. Let's say everybody wins. Let's say I mean, this is doing okay. No sacrificial Kuka here, but it's doing okay. Not the best. Maybe we'll swap to the other team, see how the other team does in mode 3, if it's any better than this. You can't run the magic side because we don't have the New Year's Siren. Looks like most people are using the same team or a similar kind of team in mode 3. So there's the Aoi team. Lots of Aois going on. Lots of Aois going on. Some people are using a bit of a dark Warlock, Jita and Echidna, along with L'Ariel, Eris and Worm. Who did the most damage there? Which Aoi did the most damage? Student Aoi did the most damage there. Not a character you would tend to think of as a damage dealing character. So let's go back then to the team we had to start with. See if that does a bit more. Which was our new Pilot Aoi, L'Ariel, Garoche, and then we've just got Labarista and Eris. Labarista and Ameth, sorry. On the team. Let's see how this does then. We've had enough of Mecha Godzilla here. Time to take him down. I don't have New Year's Siren, unfortunately. I did decide to skip her. No, she's very good, but oof, that was a bit of a hit. We're gonna have to skip some characters, aren't we? I did summon a Medusa instead. I think my decision that month was get Medusa, not the Siren. Well, there we go. This team maybe not doing quite so well. I'm gonna let it run because this is science. This is science. Maybe the Aoi team did a little bit better. Oh, thanks, Pete. Thanks for the offer. I mean, we've nearly beaten it now. If you did, we could just try that team, although there's not many hit points left. So for science reasons, maybe maybe we could have used it, but shall we just finish it off with Aoi? We haven't got many hit points left. We've got 6 attempts left. We should be able to do it in one more attempt. One more attempt. Let's get the Aoi team back. Full Aoi. And finish it off with that. If you have a ceremonial Chica, perhaps if you put hair up, we could have a go at the 710 Wind Deep quest. Hey, no worries, Pete. No worries. We Aoi'd our way through. We married our way through. There we go. Finally blown up that Mecha Dino. We can have Dino Nuggies now for our food, for tea. There we go. Aoi's got their camping stove out ready. We're cooking Dino Nuggies. You're going to just spend $1 on anniversary, so it's alright to summon for New Year Siren, yes. I think a lot of people was looking forward to the anniversary, and maybe not have that siren quite so much. So there we go, finally we get there to the goal. We get there with jewels. So that was a 5 pan. Perhaps we could maybe do a little bit better than that, but these are actually quite tough, and if you're not up to level cap, if you're still a new player, still trying to catch up, then it probably could catch you out a little bit. Oh yeah, what rewards do we get for that? What rewards do we get? A few more jewels. And there we go. So maybe there's one last thing to do then before we leave today. And that is say hello to Vampy. No, it's put our new Aoi, who should be right at the top somewhere, as our wallpaper. Well, it will load. It will load. There we go. So we'll put Aoi on as our newspaper, as our wallpaper. We did do very well in our summons. If you came in here late, then feel free to go back to the VODs and watch the summons. It won't take much of your time, because we did do very well. But there we go. We have got our Pilot Aoi. We'll come in and we'll do a video on here tomorrow. We're having a look at her in a bit more detail. We've seen today that she's good for Deep Quest, although we didn't quite manage to take it out. I don't know what was wrong with my teams. Maybe if I give it a go, we'll put it in the Aoi video if we do beat it. But how do I like her? I like her quite a lot. We still need to do a little more testing, although she does look like a pretty good character. She's got a lot in her kit. And decent amount of damage as well, with all that support and utility that she has. Huge amounts of defense out of her physical, like most of the other Aois have got as well. So a good addition to a light physical team. I think she will probably be used quite a bit. We'll have to wait and see what second character this month is. If it is that Karochi, if she does synergize with the Aoi. They have been doing that a lot recently, having, well, I say a lot, last month at least. Both characters did synergize pretty well together. In the past, I have done too. We will see. We will see. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching. I'm going to leave it here for tonight. Hopefully, we'll see you again tomorrow for this Aoi video. Maybe we'll try and get a bit more stuff up in the near future. So again, thank you everybody for coming to watch. I am Tokkuri Yashi. I'll see you all again very soon. Good luck to everybody with their summons as well. If they haven't summoned yet and you're going to, If you're saving, then maybe that is a wise choice too. Who else will we be getting later on in the month? So, thank you very much. Bye, everybody. Bye, 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 bye.